Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, to the Coaching Dynasty. Today the Memphis Tigers are going to take on the Tulsa Golden Hurricanes in the American Championship. We are 11-1, 8-0 in the conference, and Tulsa's 9-3 and 7-1 in the conference. And surprisingly, they are ranked number 10 in the nation, which is great news. We are 89 overall, they are 85. They have an 87 overall defense. So I don't think they're slouches, what we got here. One thing I did want to show you guys was the injury report. And if you guys remember from last episode, Brandon Chambers got injured. So our quarterback is going to be out 6 weeks. So we are going to be going with the true freshman. And also our left tackle, Samuel Crawford, got injured. He's going to be out for 1 week. It looks like Chambers is going to be out the rest of the season. I think depending on how we do, if we even make it to the national championship, he might have a chance. But by then, if Beatty's doing a good job, honestly, Beatty just might roll as the starter. I wanted to show you guys Tulsa and their team, and I wanted to get like a feel of how, I mean, their quarterback is, he's all right. Running backs are okay also. Wide receivers look really good. Wow, they have a way better receiving core than I do. Tight ends are Their O-line, pretty good center there. Left guard, you know, they got a pretty good O-line. They're struggling at left tackle. I mean, he's still an 80 overall, but it's not too bad. Left end 90. Wow. Will Upshaw, he looks good. Aiken, he's all right. DT, maybe I could exploit here their defensive tackles. Outside linebackers or any type of, their linebacking core is pretty good. Cornerbacks are okay. This guy Tommy Rush, he is an 88 speed, so maybe that's something that we could exploit. And their safeties are okay. They got okay special teams there. So you guys could see where we at recruiting right now. I'm trying to get this kicker, Clyde Potts. Obviously, he doesn't have the best kicking power when we scouted him, but he's the number 2 kicker in the nation, so trying to go for him. We're number 1 on him right now. Athlete James Horn, we're number 1 on most of these guys here. These are just extra add-ons. These athletes, these centers, they're just these punters. You know, these are just add-on guys. If I get them or if I don't. We did lose out on a couple guys, Deontay Duarte and Joey McCarry. I thought I had a chance with him, but it didn't work out, and yeah, it just he was iffy if I was gonna be able to get him. As far as classes right now, we are number 10 in the nation with 1 5-star, 9 4-stars, 7 3-stars, and 4 2-stars. Would like that 4-star to go up a little bit because I think I'm hurting there compared to all the other guys.
Welcome to what should be a fantastic close to the AAC football season. We've got the battle for the trophy to crown the AAC conference champion. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Tulsa's offense will get the first swing today. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today, there's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-ups on the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
Looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul.
And they heave it deep downfield. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Touchdown, Tulsa. Made the defense look slow that time. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kurt.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to the reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Tulsa 7, Memphis 0.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So the Memphis Tigers offense out there for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Hold open. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
1st down here for this offense. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Defense with more pre-snap movement. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Memphis. conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Golden Hurricanes offense back on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They start the drive with a good throw to the right. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Offense in hurry-up mode. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made, and it's out of bounds after a decent gain. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Grab behind the line, it's Smith. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing it downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. Here comes the Tigers offense back out there. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Thrown quickly. Caught in the right flat. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he's tackled after the catch. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Running back with the football. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
Play action here on 1st down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34. Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Try to catch the defense with the draw. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And they pick up the first down to the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it showed.
Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. A marathon drive developing here. Play number 12 for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He makes the grab. Tackle, but first down. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. Memphis now operating in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Nice catch, it's complete, but for a loss on the play.
By the receiver. Loss of 1.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And the field goal is good. And the field goal on the final play of the opening quarter.
Memphis 10,
Kirk, Memphis has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. The Tulsa offense back on the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Has the first down, still on the move. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Now it's 2nd down here. It's a quarterback keeper. Runs through the defender. Solid tackle, able to get him down. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. Just ran away from the defense.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown? That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4.
Extra point is good.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
14, Memphis 10.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through
The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. Punt team ready to boot it away. On the return, it's Green. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Tulsa offense back out there. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. No huddle now for the offense. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Snags the quick throw. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And now it's a high kick. He hit it straight up. Well, down the punt just inside the 45-yard line. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That pass is caught. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. The completion makes it 2nd and short. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about.
Hold it.
See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Important 2nd down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
He's got it for a big gain. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, there he is again. Another nice completion to this slot receiver, and he picks up the first down. You know, there's so much attention on the outside wide receivers, but if I'm trying to defend this offense, I'd be worried about those one-on-one matchups on the inside against this slot receiver.
He gets loose and able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Golden Hurricanes offense back on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Back in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
On 1st and goal, Chris, they run the football and lose yards. Then here on 2nd down, they try to throw it in, come up with a sack. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down? Because they've been going in reverse on these last couple plays.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Tulsa.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now they'll set up for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, makes it a 21-17 game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
21, Memphis, 17.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Quick throw to the left. And he's got it. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And here comes a deep shot. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
The Tulsa offense back on the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Caught over the middle. It's Williams. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel and understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. And so the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Let's it fly to the wideout. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis.
Well, they roll the dice here, call that play, and it works out. They get points on the board. They cut into the lead. Now you got a ton of momentum going in at halftime to make some adjustments and come out feeling that you can come back and win this game.
And now here comes the point after attempt. AAC is good. They still trail, though. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, talk about an exciting first half. But then again, what else might you expect here in the AAC championship game? Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to two of the best receiving core in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the conclusion of the AAC championship.
Tulsa will kick it off to get the second half going. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch made over the middle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll run it here. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
This is the 6th play on the drive. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about.
Hold
Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch does get the foot down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Touchdown, Tigers! That puts them on top in the second half. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Tulsa offense back out there. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Second down after that previous play.
At the 26-yard line. Brings up second down.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover. Touchdown, Memphis. On the scoop and score. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Golden Hurricanes offense back on the field now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense getting set. It's second down.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion. They're trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
This will be down just on the other side of midfield. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. An inside give now from the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quick throw caught on the left side. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. A completion makes it second down. The back's got it. Jukes to get past a man. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field.
Hold it.
Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver makes the grab, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the track.
Touchdown, Tigers! Still no answer for this offensive machine. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. The conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. He hands it to the back. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. And Kurt, Memphis has the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Now, entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here's the second down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The offense going with the hurry up.
I love what the defense is doing here, sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
And first down for the offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Well, the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down. No huddle here for the offense.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
That's a first down for the offense.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Green. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about.
Hold it. Offense.
So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. It's out of bounds as a short gain on the play. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He's got it right near the end zone. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Tulsa. This offense is still clicking. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer.
That makes the score.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Fights off a defender. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Hold it. Offense.
Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. First down here for this offense. It's a shotgun run call. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll work the clock here with their running game. Looks like Memphis will have the first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Same tailback, another carry.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the sophomore has got him for a sack. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. And they'll kick it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Tulsa offense back on the field now. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. Here we go, is what you hope for. 4th quarter, 1-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
Now the try here for the extra point. AAC is good. They still trail, though. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Tulsa, 42.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Crucial possession here. This game just got tighter. 3-point game, final quarter. What will the play calling philosophy be here? And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Breaks loose at the 40. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. A solid run, good for first down yardage. They're going to run it here. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And now the running back's got it again. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they get to call themselves champions of the AAC. That's a major goal realized, but now we have to see if the committee is going to reward this championship with an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
And there it is, guys. We are American champions, back-to-back American champions. Very, very close of a game. I'm not gonna lie, I was terrified. I mean, I was happy that we were up basically 45-28, but in the fourth quarter, we didn't do absolutely anything. And then they scored the 2 touchdowns. And this is the thing, man, that they scored their touchdowns basically on one play. Most of their touchdowns on one play. Their offense was incredible, man, and our defense just didn't show up. Robert, who I thought was basically, you know, I know I had to make him the number 2 cornerback, but Robert got burned mostly every play. So Beatty, good performance for his basically freshman debut. He went 28 for 36, 373 yards, 77% completion, 3 touchdowns. He did have some missed throws, which I was surprised. But, I mean, he's a freshman quarterback. It's going to happen. But when it came down to it, he looked really, really good, in my opinion. Boterford, 21 for 94 and 1 touchdown. Moffitt coming up big again, 9 for 94 and 1 touchdown. Receiving Biggs, 9 for 82. Klus went 7 for 89 and 1 touchdown. Double G, if it wasn't for Double G, honestly, in this game, and the 2 big plays, the 2 big touchdowns that he had, you know, I think we would have been screwed in this game. But he went 6 for 151 and 2 touchdowns. And really nobody else. McNichols got 8 tackles. Kuhn with 7 tackles for a loss. Anger with 2. Sullivan with 2. AK-47, Kuhn, McNichols, Patino, Johns, and Thomason all with 1. Sacks were nowhere to be had, man. But Patino had 1 and Sullivan had 1. Sullivan had the forced fumble that Patino ran all the way for a touchdown, which is another thing. If we didn't do that, we would have lost this game. So the Heisman Trophy winner is quarterback Ryan Puglisi. Senior, 32 touchdowns, 5 INTs. I think Georgia's number 1, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, if they got it, he's well deserved. So Cesar Patino, we go back-to-back best defensive player of the year. Last year was Sullivan. This year, Cesar Patino with the 11 sacks and 15 tackles for a loss. Cesar Patino with another award, best defensive end of the year. So that's great news. Back-to-back also on that one. And Boterford got best running back of the year. 1,119 yards and 20 touchdowns. Very happy Boterford finishing up his senior year with an award. Cesar Patino, Lombardi Award winner. Man, I'm surprised. I'm surprised with so many awards right now. So college football playoff bracket. We are number 2 in the nation. We're number 3 as far as the rank is concerned, but we're number 2 as far as the automatic bid. We will be playing the winner between Wisconsin and Ole Miss in the Orange Bowl. So, I mean, it's great news for Memphis. Excellent news for the program going forward. Again, I thought after the first game that I wasn't going to make it, especially the way that we lost against Arkansas State. But very, very happy how we finished up the season. The other thing is, Tulsa actually made it also as the number 11 seed, and they'll be playing Oklahoma. I mean, if they beat Oklahoma and then they beat UCLA, they could have a revenge game against us in the semifinal. So that could be a possibility. I wanted to go through All-Americans really quick before I try to advance. And Boterford won, best halfback, obviously, but he got All-American. Let's see if we got anybody else. George Weeks got All-American as first team kicker. Second team, I don't know if we'll get anybody. No. So it's weird. We get Patino's the best lineman, but he doesn't get first or second team. That's just strange. How about freshman? Any national freshmen? No. All right, American first team, Bodiford, Samuel Crawford, Leonard Johns, Nate Whitaker, and George Weeks. Second team, let's see here, AK-47. Out of all the people, AK-47, I'm surprised. McNichols and our punter, Austin Wagner. No wide receivers, no other linemen. I don't know, just weird. And freshmen, this doesn't really like count in my opinion. But whatever, we got some people here. Darren LaRue, Stephen Mallard, I don't remember them playing. Zach Winston did play, so he's in there. Lyle Abraham, Rugamba. I mean, these people really didn't play. Doug Etienne, Shakir Starks. I remember Shakir Starks did play that first game, but after that, and Marquise Thomas, these guys didn't play. And they got All-American freshmen. I mean, All-Conference freshmen. Okay, guys, so we'll leave it right there. Next episode, we're going to play a game, obviously. It's that second round of the college football playoff. We don't know who it's going to be. It's either Wisconsin or Ole Miss. There are some job offers here, but I want the job offers to be kind of a surprise. I want to go through that. I also want to go through the early signing day people and, what are their dev traits, see if we got anything good, and see if any of our staff left. But we'll do all of that next episode. So guys, let me know what you guys thought about this episode. Maybe you guys thought that Tulsa should have won the game and we just got lucky, which is a possibility. But yeah, guys, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and God bless.